If you trade Bitcoin, you need to see this video. We could actually get one more push up to around 54,000. If that doesn't happen, it doesn't happen, but you need to check this video out. And I'm going to give a huge shout out to the Discord. We are up 182% this week. So if you guys want to come in, the link is in the description of the video. Come join these play guys. It is wonderful here. We are like a huge family. Everyone's super chill, not toxic. This is probably one of the best Discords I've ever owned or ever even been in. But if you want to come in, the link is in the description of the video or in the comments. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Now we are also doing a giveaway for $1,000. All you gotta do is sub to the channel, and even if you don't want to watch me, hey, $1,000 is $1,000. Now guys, this is a super important message, mostly due to the SP 500. Now if you are a new crypto creator, or if you never knew this, the SP 500, the indexes affect Bitcoin. Now if you actually overlap it right here, so if I pull this up, notice how Bitcoin is pretty much with the SP 500. So here, actually, let me bring it down. So notice how here, actually, let me make it larger. So notice how the SP 500 and Bitcoin run together, right? Well, on NVDA's earnings, we actually had a strong push. So this actually could push Bitcoin a little bit higher. Now, in my last videos, I said it was going to drop. No one knew NVDA's earnings was going to do that. So this is my warning to you guys. Now, there is a chance where we might not even do it. So just throwing that out there. Bitcoin is actually on support. So if we do break around 50,400, this will go lower down to lower levels. But you also need to watch the 20 moving average, because if we do drop, that's going to be your first support, and that's around 49,100. But if Bitcoin does break that 20 moving average, then your next stop is going to be 45,000, and that will absolutely destroy all these other coins, because guys, they follow each other. These smaller coins follow Bitcoin, and then Bitcoin follows the market. No other YouTuber is going to tell you that, and that's why it makes me so mad, and that's why I started this channel, because you're going to get more information out of this channel than any other channel, because they're going to be like, well, Bitcoin might actually do this, but they won't explain it. This channel will explain it, and let's go over it. So if crypto actually does get one more push, you are looking at resistance around 3,000 for this coin right here, but that's going to be a if. So just be very careful. There's never a wrong time to take gains. Now if we do break around 29.15, this will go down to the second support of around 28.32, and then you also got that 20 moving average around 27.30. Now if that breaks, watch out, this will go to 2,400, and that's exact same thing as around around 47,000 in Bitcoin. Now if Bitcoin does rally, this can push up a little bit higher, maybe up to the 20 moving average of around, probably around 108. We are at like 106 right now. So let's actually zoom in a little bit closer in. Yeah, so if this actually does push to around the 20 moving average, you know, that is at resistance also. But if we do break around 95, you will go down to around 88. Now if this does actually do the exact same thing with Bitcoin, it does push up to around, 52,000. Sorry, it's like 3 a.m. so bear with me. Now if we do get that one push, you do have resistance around 0.087. But if we do break this 20 moving average, there is a lot of buying pressure on this support line right here. But guys, if we break that around 0.081, you will go down to around 0.072. Now Shiba is on the 20 moving average. If we do break this, there is the exact same support as like Dogecoin. Now if we do break that, your next support's gonna be around zero, a lot of zeros, 86.27, and then if that breaks around 79.41. Now look at this, we are actually below the 20 moving average, and it is holding it down. It also is bouncing off the old support, which is coming as a resistance, so like this. So if you actually draw the line, that's going to hold it down. Now if it gets above it, maybe it can push, but if it does keep pushing like below this 20 moving average, it will make its way down to around 66. So just be very careful. Now on Bitcoin Cash, we are actually on the 20 moving average, but if Bitcoin and all the other coins start to dive, Bitcoin will actually push this down definitely around to 232. Now guys, remember the market had a really strong push. So the SP 500 actually made its new high. This what could give smaller coins another push like Bitcoin. But if it doesn't, then Bitcoin, or you see the SP 500 actually crack, you're going to see all these other coins crack and everything. So be very careful buying at these highs, because I don't want to see anybody get trapped. Now with this one right here, now Stellar is actually, let me update the chart because it actually is going sideways, building more of a top. Now Stellar is actually right under the resistance line for this, so it's actually in a jam on this 20 moving average. But if it does break around 1132, then your next support's gonna be around 1006, or yeah, sorry, 0.1064. And then if that breaks, you definitely are gonna go to probably, you know, 0.101. So just be very careful with all these other coins. They're already rejecting from their highs, and it's not going to be all at once. So make sure you guys realize that it's going to be one by one. So just be very careful if you are seeing one run like this one and then the other ones aren't running. So just be very aware. Now this push right here was from the SP 500. So it's already getting a rejection right now. If it does get below 91, you definitely have the the 20 moving average around 90. So if it gets below 90, you're going to also face support very soon. If it does break around 85, guys, this will go lower to 80, and then the next stop 72. So just be very careful. Now with this one right here, Now this one right here is actually very slow, which I'm kind of surprised because the other ones are getting such of an aggressive move. But if this does break the 20 moving average of around 1.50, then your next stop is going to be around below $1. So just be very aware. It's going to be around 96, so support around there. If we hit support, we are going to bounce. So just make sure you realize, that's probably going to be a very good area to take gains and then wait for a bounce and then get back in. Not financial advice. Now on this coin right here, we actually did have an explosive top. Now notice how we had a huge push and then it's already back into the channel. So just be very careful because a lot of these coins have aggressive pushes. It traps people at the top and then it comes back down. So we are at below resistance right now. Your next support is going to be around 58, and then if that breaks, then 52. Now if this does ever break this big channel that it's been going in for a while now, your next support for this big bad boy is going to be around 29.73, and that's a common area for this coin. Now on this coin XRP, let's actually zoom in a little bit closer. So on this one right here, we are actually right on the 20 moving average. So if this does break the 20 moving average, your next support is going to be around 0.49. And then if it breaks 0.49, your next stop is going to be around 0.45. And just remember, guys, a lot of these coins are definitely going to break this channel very soon. This right here was from Bitcoin pushing for that long time. And that's when the stock market was coming in. But no other YouTuber is going to tell you this, right? They're just going to say, oh, this coin's going to do this. Oh, Bitcoin's going to do that. But they never talk about the market. That's why I'm starting this channel, because no other crypto YouTuber is going to show you the real facts about crypto. So if you haven't, sub to the channel or come in the Discord. The link is in the description. I do one-on-one sessions if you want to come in and learn how to do this. Now SEI did have a drop to the 20 moving average. So let's actually try to pull up the chart. Now if it does break this 20 moving average, watch out, your next stop is going to be around 0.68, but definitely set an alert for like 0.58. If that breaks, then there's nothing holding this up. You will see this drop very hard. But this is what I'm talking about, because other YouTubers are not going to tell you this. This right here is the exact same thing. So here's the NAS in the stock market, and then here's SEI. It's common sense. I don't get why other YouTubers don't do this. Now, if the market starts to drop, so like say if the triple Qs does go back to its day support, right? Say we get a drop back down to day support of, around, 280 in the triple Qs, right? Say it just goes back to support. You will see these coins and Bitcoin take a huge dive. Like even if you overlap it with Bitcoin, it's the exact same thing. So here, let me show you. Here's the Nas, here's Bitcoin. Let's go to the day chart. See how it moves together? But no other YouTuber is going to tell you this. They're just going to say, "Oh, well, this is what the coin's going to do." No, I'm going to give you real facts, guys. So just make sure you understand how this works in the market. So if this coin does break the 20 moving average, it could go to support, but it's going to wait for Bitcoin and all the others. Actually, down here is around 47,000 in Bitcoin. So if it does drop to here, it could hold for a while. On this coin right here, now it is on the 20 moving average also. So if we do break this, it can go to support around 0.53. But if that breaks, then you're going to start looking at around 0.43. And let's actually zoom out a little bit farther. So this right here, if we do break this right here, we could come back down to around 0.19, 0.15 later on within the year. A lot of these tops are over with, guys. Cash in your crypto, not financial advice, but cash in your crypto. Don't make the mistake of if you bought back down here and you didn't sell up here and it drops halfway and you're like, "Oh, what should I do?" So just be very careful, guys. Now with this one right here, let's zoom in a little bit closer. So this one actually did break its 20 moving average. Let's see if the charts are actually up. There we go. So now we do have support around 16.2, and it did break the 20 moving average, and it did break its channel. So I would not be surprised if it comes down to here. But if it comes down to here, it's probably going to wait for Bitcoin to drop to around 47,000. But guys, just be very careful. I make this to show you guys, educate you guys, because I don't see any other crypto YouTubers explain it like this. They don't explain the stock market with crypto, and you have to. You have to. Now, if you are a crypto trader and you don't do the stock market, come in the Discord. I do the stock market every day. I have about 110 paid members and about 4,000 people in my Discord that listen to me. And it's mostly about the stock market, but we do have crypto traders. So if you want to come in and put those two things together, I'm here. I'm here for you guys. Thanks.